38% of entire Nigerian GDP that's pegged at, 90 million, 90 million, all right? About 38% of the GDP that's Nigerian GDP that's generated out of this country comes from Lagos.
Yeah.
38% of that, and we have a GDP of about 565 million US dollars, and 38% of that coming from Lagos. Lagos alone, that's what GDP base is bigger than Cote d'Ivoire, than Ghana, than most African countries you can ever think of, and it's just in one state. And it's a megapolis that has a population of 22 million
people
and counting. I mean,
I don't say it's
a
a
big
lot.
apple.
Yeah. It's a massive opportunity. I keep telling people that Nigeria is a gold mine. More importantly, Lagos is a diamond mine.
I like that. In fact, Bell bless him for that. And in case you're just wondering, why are we talking about all these opportunities? Yeah, Digital Bananas and Career Insight. They're doing something great, and this is, for me, this is really exciting. They're trying to, strike open. Let me use the word. They're trying to frack the digital space in this country. You're trying to bring out your own shale gas from this.
Yeah, most certainly.
So, what is this about?
Okay. Well,
your name, please.
Yes. So my name is KG Giwa.
Okay.
I'm considered as a digital solutions architect and a digital ambassador, more or less. And I'm the founder and CEO of a company called Digital Bananas Technology. We started in the United Kingdom as a digital solutions company, offering digital solutions to SMEs and also large corporations. And then we also created a small arm of the business called Career Insights, and that actually was created by mistake. When my friends were working as project managers, business analysts, I ventured out into the world of setting up my own internet company. At that point, we didn't use the word digital, we used internet-based company. And a lot of my friends who were trying to tap into this whole project management market will come up and say, KG, please let me sit down and just watch how you manage your projects and see how you work with people. And I show them, and then they will gain experience and apply for work, and they will get the job, and I'll provide them with reference. Then they tell their friends. When they tell their friends will come over, do the same, get a job. Before you know it, we were training 100 people a month. And now we have 4,000 Nigerians that have secured high-paying digital roles. We're talking about £11,000, up to £11,000 a month. There's a guy, George Odijile, on our platform. He recently secured a job paying £850 a day. That's roughly around £17,000 a month.
Crazy.
The digital space is it's a space that creates so much opportunity, and there's a massive digital gap in the world, especially in the UK, Europe, US, and now obviously in Nigeria as well. So it's a diamond mine if anybody's looking to tap into it.
Digital space is so big. I mean, I was in a meeting today with KPMG, and they were giving some very funny, crazy stats. I mean, you're saying the industry is worth about $80 billion for the space of 10 years, and has the potential to employ about 3 million people. Just the digital sector.
Now, that industry, is that in Nigeria, they were saying?
Yeah.
Okay, because that's absolutely, I can relate to that, because in the UK it's worth $172 billion, and billion pounds, and in London alone there are over 100,000 digital jobs that need to be filled.
I know.
And that's why they opened in the market. I think early last year, they were like, oh, close the borders, don't let anybody come into the UK anymore, get those foreigners out. Brexit happened, and they were all excited. And they realized that, oh boy, you're living in a global economy. And you're not just living in a global economy, you're living in the digital age. Yeah. And that digital age equates to the digital economy. Yeah. And unfortunately, the people in the country don't have the skills, so they're now opening the borders up now. Definitely. If you have digital skills, I better come to London, come to Canada, come to USA. Yeah. So let's. I'm not an encourager of people leaving the country, but I also encourage leaving to go and get the skill and come back home, just like I have done.
Definitely. All right, Digital Bananas. How are you helping companies to digitally transform? And how is also Career Insight helping people to scale?
Yes,
in that space?
That's a fantastic question. Well, let's look at businesses for starts. Now, as we mentioned earlier, we're living in the digital age. Now, what has put us in a digital age? Once upon a time, technology was used by between the government and maybe the military. And basically, that was where technology was being sold to. But as time went on, Microsoft had a great idea where a computer for everyone. You know, they literally started it, and then all of a sudden, everybody has a computer on their desk. But analog technology, which was the radio frequency based technology, led to digital technology, which is electronic technology. And all of a sudden, we have the ability to generate data, process data, and transmit data at lightning speed. So all of a sudden, you have a massive computer in your hand, which is your iPhone or your Android phone. And in Nigeria alone, the mobile connectivity accounts for 76% of the population. What does that mean? It means that you as a business now can literally integrate into your customers' lifestyle through the technology mediums they're using. So you now need to transform as a business and take advantage of this digital technology. Now, there's digital marketing. Everybody's screaming digital marketing, digital marketing. People think it's opening up an Instagram page and advertising on there. Digital marketing actually means data-driven marketing. Why? Because you are being able to extract data as a result of people using a particular device. And that data gives you insights and information that you didn't know, which can drive down your operational cost, which can increase your revenue, help you to be a lot more customer-centric, and also create new business models for you. And it is helping companies identify these opportunities and helping them digitally transform in order for them to increase their value and also increase their customers, and also increase their ability to not be disrupted by other companies that are taking advantage of technology. So that's for the business. Now, good news. We know what we need to do. Unfortunately, Nigeria has a massive skill gap, digital skill gap. So we now need to train Nigerians to have those skills in order for them to secure those jobs. So one of our clients recently, we literally transformed, went through digital transformation for them and put them in a position where we gave them a platform that they now needed to recruit new staff for. And they went on Jobberman, put up job ads there, and realized that hardly anybody had those skills. And they came back to us and said, KG, we know you've been training some people. Can you give us some people? I said, yeah, no problem. Second day, those guys started. Within a month, they wrote an amazing review about those guys and asked for more people. So the question now is, where anyone where the future is digital, and if you're Nigerian and you believe that there is a future in digital for you, then you should be tapping into that market, because not only can we create jobs, but also help you move around.
And you see, and that's why I don't like the argument when a lot of people say that disruption is going to destroy jobs, globalization is going to kill jobs. No, in fact, it's going to create new jobs.
Yes.
But what it's just going to do is not going to create jobs in those conventional brick and mortar industries people used to know.
Exactly.
And industries like AI, artificial intelligence.
Yes.
Industries like ML, machine learning.
Machine learning, yes.
I mean, these are skill sets that if you can get a grasp of, you can revolutionize an economy. Machine learning is going to be so big.
Yeah. It's already big. It's not so big. It's already big.
I'm like, it's going to be so big that it can transform an entire culture.
Yeah. It can
and
that's what the Nigerian economy.
And that's what a lot of people are seeing, but they're not even doing. They're not even getting ready for this fifth industrial revolution. It's past that level. So opportunities, job opportunities is another thing a lot of people want to talk about as regards this. Can you talk about the job opportunities and how can people be part of this platform?
Definitely. I mean, when you talk about, I like what you said earlier about the fact that the traditional jobs are kind of eroding away, and you're absolutely right about that, because technology is taking over that. But there are also other jobs emerging. You mentioned AI, you mentioned machine learning. Right now, you can focus on being a big data analyst.
Quantum computing.
Exactly. And why? Because data is the new oil.
Yeah.
Companies are beginning to monetize their data. And if you can help companies monetize their data, understand the insights in that data,
it's even bigger than oil.
Oh, way bigger than oil. Yeah.
I mean,
the economist literally said it.
Because I was doing a research, and I discovered that the value of Apple as a company today is more than the value of ExxonMobil.
Yeah, is that scary? The value of Amazon. Amazon is reaching, if not already reached, the trillion mark in terms of the value of their company.
And
they're all tech companies that are doing that.
All tech companies, all top tech companies, their value, even the value of companies just that have not even done their IPO like
Mm-hmm.
Uber,
Mm-hmm.
the value is more
It's
than
scary. This is another scary thing, and this is one of the reasons why. Look, I'm a big fan of agriculture, and we should invest in agriculture. But you know what we should also do? We should understand what digital transformation can do for agriculture.
Absolutely.
And I'll tell you the reason why. Let's look at China. The industrial age is gone and dusted. We need to understand that. Why do we need to understand that? Because in China, for example, they have now started investing in robotics. That they have seen a 600% increase in performance, in operational performance and revenue, that they no longer need human beings. Now, anyone that wants to start a factory here and you want to get human beings to do it, how are you going to compete with China when there are robots that are rolling those things out? Which is also driving the operational cost down because they need to pay everybody. Nobody needs to call in sick. So that's literally scary.
I mean, as you said, I just remembered something recently. I think it was IBM.
Mm-hmm.
IBM, the Watson, and in Kenya, IBM Watson is already helping farmers predict planting seasons better.
Yeah, isn't that amazing?
Isn't it scary?
Yeah.
IBM Watson, their artificial intelligence platform, helping farmers predict planting seasons better to a degree accuracy level of about 80 to 90 to 100%. So how can you talked about agriculture, you need to bring the digital space into agriculture. I mean, I'm happy about this conversation. How can we reach you? How can we get this training? What are the skill sets
available? Okay, so now one of the good things about what we do is we train across all areas within the digital spectrum. So you can become a digital project manager, digital business analyst, a web analyst, a big data analyst. You can become a information security expert. It's just whatever job that is within the digital space, we can help you achieve it. And we provide what we call e-work experience. We're not. I'm a big fan of training. But you know what I'm more of a big fan of? The applied knowledge and experience. Because many people do training, come back, don't know what they're doing. So what we're trying to do is we've created a platform. You can work with our UK team because we're a UK company. We've used digital technology to create what we call the e-work experience platform, where you can just go to careerinsights.tv, click apply now, and literally start gaining experience and working with the international community, attending project meetings, and literally building your experience right away. And after 3 months,
careerinsights.tv.
Careerinsights.tv.
Insight is insights
with an S. Exactly. So Career Insights with an S, plural.tv.
That's just the website.
That's just the website. And you click apply now, and you will set your account up and attend the meeting tonight, listen to video tutorials tonight, be assigned task. It's just, that's digitization.
You know what comes to my mind? What is the website?
Careerinsights.tv.
That's all right. I mean, I'm really thrilled about this conversation, and I hope a lot of people will use it.
I hope so too.
Careerinsights.tv. That website could save a life.
Let me give you this month, October. A chap who just recently completed a work experience platform moved to Canada. In 28 days, he secured a digital business analyst role. 28 days. Now, someone will call that a miracle. I will call that hard work through having the insights to gain the experience before leaving the country.
Amazing. Career Insights.
Careerinsights.tv.
It's really important. Thanks a lot for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.
For having a great chat with you. Right. Keep it locked right here on 92.3 Inspiration FM. We've got some flashback great tunes right here. Oyeka Wenu Yoga Go and Peter said All Tongue and The Other Side of Life. A couple of great tunes coming up. I'll get ready for sharing that, which is by 7.